I have to have a commercial. Yay! You got your order. Yay! Oh, good. Yay, Donna. You're here on a good time. We're about to start. Less than a minute. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Linda Israel. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to say, I am the Linda Israel. Do not accept any imitations. And I am so thankful. Oh, thank you, Donna, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Margie, for your donation as well. Today, I want to thank you for being here as any day that you're here with me live. It is Monday, May the 11th. Wow, 2020 is coming quickly, and some of us wish it would go by much faster. And it is 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm so blessed to have you here live with me. If you are new, say hi in the chat. Would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here and watching. If you have a question, put it in all caps. We'll do our best to answer your questions. If I don't see it, ask again. Robin, who is my right-hand woman and an amazing friend and helper, she'll be taking notes throughout the live stream to give to me later because, you know, I'm an artist and a blonde and I can't be trusted. So Robin will be taking notes. But if you do have a question regarding one of your orders, do go over to my website, lindaisrael.com. Use the contact me form. That way I have your email address so I can respond back to you. If you have any comments that you want to make throughout the live stream, we'd love to hear it. But let's keep those positive and uplifting as much as possible. You do earn junk bucks while you're here. I have a raffle right now going on that is for 200 junk bucks. So you just type !raffle. What are junk bucks? You're probably asking. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Junk bucks are a virtual currency that when you accumulate 2,000 of them, you can redeem those for a coupon code for $10 off in my shop. It was just a way for me to give back to you for taking the time to watch. What else? If you make a donation, do make sure you go over to my website, lindaisrael.com. Create a user account so that you can get the free digital downloads and also a discount on my shop items. And make sure that you send me a message once you do create an account. Say, hey, I'm so-and-so on YouTube. I made a donation so that we can get that set up for you. What else? Upbeat, friendly. Oh yeah, there's some games that you can play in the chat that you can earn junk bucks, and those that make donations can also earn junk bucks for making donations. And again, you can type !award once you have 2,000 junk bucks. If you want to know how many you have, type !bucks, and that'll tell you how many junk bucks that you have. Again, we're giving away 200 junk bucks right now. So today I am working with the Out to Sea digitals for my subscription box. My subscription box was delayed because of COVID-19. I am going to ship the physical box June the 15th if all else goes well. That's what I hope anyway. And I decided to go ahead and launch the digital portion right now. If you have a physical box subscription with a digital to it, and you want me to bill you now so that you could get the digital download, just send me a message and I will be glad to go ahead and bill you for that. You just won't get the physical items until June the 15th. I was holding off because that's a month out, and some people get upset because, you know, it's too far away. So that's why I have pushed all the subscriptions for the physical boxes. If you are getting the digital download as a subscription, I've got a couple people I need to update because I think one of them went through last night and it didn't get updated to the new, but it will be fixed by tomorrow. You'll go ahead and yours will come up for renewal and you'll get the new kits. The reason why I am working on the kit today, it's a special event, if you will. Amanda Dawn just asked me a couple of weeks ago, she said, could you create a journal in honor of my boyfriend? His name is Scott Hamill. He named every rabbit that he saw Fiddlesticks. Well, he took his life a couple of years ago, and I want to encourage you that if you are feeling like the pressures of the world are getting to you and you need help, please do call the suicide prevention line offline, especially here in the United States. I do not know what the international, I guess it would be. You have to find out for locally to you. If you do need help, message me. I will try to find it for you. But if you are feeling, you know, like this isn't worth it, you're ready to give up, please don't. Call and ask for help. We're here for you, even in this chat. You know, we don't want to bring this chat down. We just want to keep it, you know, very positive and uplifting here. But I do understand, especially right now, there's a lot of people that are, you know, lonely and depressed and, you know, worried about the world. You know, we're here all together to lift you up and give you the love and care that you need. So if you do need help, do definitely contact the National Suicide Prevention. So, Amanda Dawn has donated today $100. As you saw, several people did. And what we're going to do is she gets one of the 3 journals that I'll be showing y'all today. I'll be making 2 basically kind of live, and I've already made a planner journal ahead of time, and then I have some mini journals that I made. So I'm going to show those to y'all. So that means at the end, everyone will be eligible to win the journals. Yes, I said that right. Everyone will be eligible to win the journals at the end. So I want to show you the planner journal really fast, and then I'm going to show you the minis. I'll just show you 2 of them because they're basically the same. I will be making 2 more journals live here today, okay? Yeah, exactly, Rhonda. You know, Rhonda says she spends time reaching out to those who are down. And that's something that on Blue and here in Australia. Okay, good, Julie. You know, if you are feeling sad and lonely and hope, you know, lost and you've lost that hopeful feeling, reach out. Let us talk to y'all. You know, send me a message, send our friends in the chat a message here, especially if you're friends with them on another social media platform. Reach out, please, because we understand. We still know. Thank you, Robin. I greatly appreciate it. So here is the first journal, which is a planner journal. The kits are now available as a digital download, like I said, in my shop. And Manadon was in the, was it Navy Reserve, I believe. Yeah, you're not on a hotline, but you can sense them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So big squishy hugs to Amanda. And she didn't want this to become all about her either. Let's talk about suicide prevention. Okay, that's what we want to keep on here, is reach out to those that you maybe haven't heard from in a while. If you know someone can get blue really easily, send them a message, call them up, go see them if at all possible for you. Let's try to support each other. Thank you, Mary Jones, for your donation. Thank you, Barb, and of course, Amanda, Lori, Donna, and Margie. So this is, okay, I was trying to remember from my notes. I typed out some notes so I would have them. I think my camera's, there we go. That's better. I must have bumped my camera earlier. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. You were in the reserves too, Donna? See, that's something else that y'all will be talking about. Do you want cat bling stuff? I have some cat and dog fun stuff. Oh, well, thank you, Rhonda. If you, I don't have any cat stuff, and I have very little dog stuff, but several people have been sending it to me. Norella is working on a dog kit, so as soon as she has that ready, I will be making a dog journal. Anyhow, here's here's the planner kit. It has a cover that comes with the kit. This is something new that Norella started just a couple of the kits ago, because I was saying that some people only want the planner kit and there needs to be a cover. So she started making covers for the planner kit. And then here are some of the planner pages. These are what I call the journal pages. There's two different kinds. This is a 1 month spread. Oh, thank you, Diane, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rhonda. And this is a mop-up page that I made using stencils from this is May, April Stencil Club. You can still get the April Stencil Club. If you didn't get it, you can go in and pick that up for $19.99 and then send me a message to the contact form and say, hey, Linda, I want the April because I want the nautical stuff. And I'll send that as your first order, okay? Hey, Diane, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is called Captain Ron. It's rubber stamp from Beeline Designs. And then I can't remember if this one's called Compass. I have a link to all the rubber stamps for the beach sea themes. And then this is a little anchor. And I just thought that kind of made a neat little collage to put on there. Another one of the rubber stamps, it's a duo, lobster and coral duo, I think, fan duo, something like that. Another one of the planner pages. This is part of the planner kit, and this is also part of the planner kit. This is the Lighthouse diagram. It's a rubber stamp that I just put onto some ivory cardstock, and I just thought it kind of gives a little different flair. I did use some sheet music here. We'll flip the page, and then this is from the planner kit. This is also from the planner kit. I had a 6x6 notepad. Can I put it over here? I don't know if it was given to me or if I bought it or what, but they're 6x6. And since my journals are mostly 5.5 inches wide, I had to do something. So I ended up cutting them into 3x6 strips, and then just add some distress ink, and then I used one of the fussy cut elements, and this is another element. I guess it could go this way. I may have it upside down. I cannot read the numbers. My eyesight is terrible, so I'm just going to stick it in there. Another one, the planner page. Use the net from the April Stencil Club. This is another rubber stamp. I like this one. I think it's called Lookout. I thought that was really cool. High life on the farm, Karen. Thank you, Diane. I'm glad you like it. Another of the planner kits. And then I told Norella to go ahead and use a few mermaids in this kit. We really wanted this to be a blue and pretty, cool looking nautical kit without it being too girly or mainly too manly. It could go either way. I decided on this journal kit that I was doing today to kind of keep it more neutral, not adding a bunch of lace or frilly things to it. This is another binoculars. This is using the again from the April Stencil Club. I had to get it out. And I just did some stamping on top of it. These little sailboats. It's a rubber stamp. I tried to keep this relatively simple. This is a flip out page. This is from Seven Gypsies. They have this little ledger book that you can get these pages inside, and I've been ripping them out and then cutting off the edge so it's just the right width to fit in here, and then I rubber stamped on top of it. I didn't do anything on this side. I did use this from the kit. I had a map book that I used for some of the pages. Here I use another element from the kit. This is a strip that I cut off whenever I make my composition notebook pages. I cut this piece off and I saved it, and I thought it worked out really good here. And I did one here. This is another fussy cut element from the kit. And then this flips over so you can have that as writing space. More journaling cards from the kit, from the kit, from the kit, from the kit. Lots of goodies in the planner kit. Another page here. I'm going to show y'all how to do that. Another rubber stamp here. This is Sandpipers down here. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for earning your coupon code. Hey, Naroa. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Terry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another one of the planner pages. And this is the captain's hat, I think, or it's hat. I can't remember if it's captain's hat or captain. The red star line. I like that. Was cool. Another sailboat. I thought that turned out really cool with the background. Another one of the rubber stamps. Another rubber stamp over here. That's the Titanic. Try to use a variety of different things. I use one of the fussy cut elements to put on the top, so it kind of gives it a little bit of height. So you got that good variety here. Another one over here. This is the Mariner's Compass. Compass? I think it's Compass. It's got an F at the end, so it throws you off. But I rubber stamped it onto a piece of craft cardstock and then just added some distress inks around the edges. And then these are in the kit, as well as this Anchors Away I stamped on top of the ship's helm, or porthole, you can call it that. Another rubber stamp. This is a little luggage. This is Sea Oats. I'm trying to remember all the names. It's hard sometimes. And then I've signed it. So that's going to be one of the journals at the end that I'll give away. And then we'll also give away these minis. So here, Norella has made a mini kit that I offer with my subscription boxes. If you get all 3 of the digital downloads, you get the mini kit digital included. And what does that mean? It's ready to print on your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper to make it this size for you. So you don't have to try to figure it out or resize or anything. And it comes with an ephemera sheet. So you get the 2 covers, you get 8 pages that you can use, and I make them 2-sided. This image here, if y'all didn't recognize, that's the stencil that I used. She used my stencil designs as a background. This is a mop-up paper. I did some stamping. This is another card that I stamped. This is a fussy cut element from the kit. Another fussy cut element from the kit. I love using the map pages in this journal kit. Oh, thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on now, scroll over. I'll try to get this over here so you can see it. And then we've got, there's the little globe on here. I also had a photo book that had bunches of sea life images, and so I used a page for each one. And these were elements that were in the kit, and I stamped the background. And then I used these little pieces. This is from the kit, and this is from the kit. And this was of that 6x6 that I cut into 3x3s. And so you can see on the back side what that was for the description of the images. Yeah, they're awesome. You like the minis in the sub box, Diane? And then here's another little ship stamp. Another one of the images from the kit. I folded over this excess and made it into a little pocket, and that's from the kit. So lots of great little elements that you can use. Another little element. Another one of the pages. And another one of the pages. And so this is the other cover that you get. And it has a different image, which means, oh, I guess I didn't get it cut straight. Y'all just ignore that. I'll just cover it up with some distress ink. I didn't cut it straight. Different images here, more mop-up papers, another one of the fussy cut elements. I went ahead and just printed the fussy cut elements so I could do all 4 journals the same. And here. It's another one of those pages. So you can kind of see where you can make it your own. And I'll show you some other things that I did with the mini pages as well. So we've got 2 each of those, so 4 total. So we're going to have a great raffle at the end for sure. All right, so let's get ready. Woo! All right, do y'all have any questions? If you do, yes, the pages do print out nicely, Norella. I love them. I love how this kit has turned out. I hope y'all enjoy seeing it. So what I'm going to do to start off with is we're going to make some of the journal pages out of things that I have on hand. You could probably have some of these stuff on hand as well. And also it shows you how to use some of the rubber stamps that I have in my shop. So I've got a piece of notebook paper here, and I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so I got a piece of notebook paper, and this is from a composition notebook. I trimmed it down to be 8.5 by 11. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab, I need my big one. Where is it? Where's my big piece of paper? Do I need to get another one? Ah, there it is. Okay. I thought I had it right here. I'm going to lay this onto my background that I'll have to worry about getting dirty. And I've got a little tray here. So what I'm going to do is take this tray, and I've got some of the Tattered Angels that will be in the Out to Sea kit. So this is a blue that's in that kit. And I've kind of got a teal color, a green, a dark brown, a kind of a cream colored, a yellow, and a red. And I'll be showing those more often in the next couple of weeks. So I'm just spraying inside my tray here. Thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. And I've got a brayer. And what I'm going to do is just pick this up with the brayer and kind of just go over this page. Now, there may be some other colors that are in my tray because I don't really clean it in between. So if you want to keep it pretty clean for that color, then just make sure to wipe out or rinse out your tray before you start doing this technique. So now it's kind of giving this a little bit of texture. Kind of reminds me of old paper. And I'm going to spray some more. I just put this down. So I'm going to spray some more. Put this over here. And then I'm going to fill this in. So this is a great way if you don't have stencils, you don't have a lot of money for stencils, but you do have a brayer because you've used it in other crafts, or maybe you have a brayer and you didn't know about this technique. Well, here's a technique that you can do that kind of gives a great way to colorize your page. Can you see that? How it just gives it some neat texture. All right, I'm going to put this out of the way. Put this up here because we're done with it for now. All right, so next, what I'm going to do is add some more texture, and I'm going to do that with stencils. So now, I'm going to take the net stencil from the April Stencil Club, and I've got a blending tool, and I've got Mermaid Lagoon Distress Oxide. You can use just regular Distress ink. I'm using the Distress Oxide because I don't have this color in the other Distress inks, and I like that this is a little bit more opaque. I'm going to take my blending brush and just kind of come in here and add a little bit of color. Now, if you're worried about putting down too much color at once, you want to kind of come in from the side, but I'm okay just kind of giving it some cool texture. Actually, they're going to be eligible to win one of 2 big journals and 1 of 4 little journals. So I'm going to do all of those today. So technically, it's 6 journals that I'll be giving away today. And I thank you all for being here and for supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I was busy. I was busy cutting paper and fussy cutting all the elements so that I could make this journal today. All right, so now I've added that on top of it. So it just kind of gives it a really cool texture. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do it on the other side as well. You're going to get a little bit of shimmer from that Tattered Angels, so it's got this iridescent sheen to it. Your couple of your favorite stencils are pieces of metal floor grades. Oh, cool, Amanda. Yeah, I mean, and think about that too. You know, You can also use like a mesh bag that you would get from the grocery store that maybe had fruit or onions in it. That's something you can use. Something else you can do is wad up a little bit of some plastic wrap and dip it into a paint or into Tattered Angels and press it to your paper, and you get a cool texture as well. Okay. All right, so that added texture on both sides of that. So I'm going to put my stencil over here. Move this over. I'm going to take the ship's helm, and we're going to add that as another texture. I thought I would show different layerings of stencils and color to give you all some ideas. So this time I'm using the Distress Oxide Walnut Stain and a blending makeup brush to add the little ship's wheel in the corner. And you can still write over it if you want. Okay. And let's flip it. And we'll go over here. All right, let's see. Anybody else? I did not know that either. Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know that? Well, see, I'm giving you ideas. Giving you ideas. That's what this is all about. And if you have ideas, share it, you know. Altering your messages, your message now. All right. Oh, she didn't know about the journals. That's what it was. I'm telling you. I'm telling you about the journals. All right, so I've gone ahead and done both sides. So we've got that. All right, let me look at my notes. Okay. I'm going to flip this over this way. And now I've got, I think this is either ship's roster or captain's log or something like that. It's cool texture. And I thought that would be kind of neat to put on here. So I'm going to do this. And I just realized I missed something. What did I do with it? It was right here. All right, I got to look at this and make sure I've got it right side up. I'm going to stamp this in the corner here, just for some interesting texture. Okay? And then I need to find, this will probably work. I guess I lost it somewhere. Oh, here it is. I was trying to find it. All right, so I've got a part of the map left over. So I'm going to take a piece of that and tear it. And I want one more. And I'm going to go ahead and tear the top as well. And let's add some Distress inks to this. I'm going to get my rubber stamp out of the way. So I'm because I want to make like a little cluster, if you will. So a great way to use up your scraps that you have here. And maybe we can use that somewhere else later on, but I'm going to touch that over there. Okay, so I've got these two pieces. All right, that's kind of looking cool that we're going to put that on there. But we need something to go on top. And I've got some of these chipboard pieces. What if we were to do maybe a little mermaid? What else we got here? And I have an anchor. Let's do an anchor. So we'll do the anchor over there. But I want to alter the color of those. Let's do, oh yeah, see I did some others in a different color. So let's put these in here. And I'm going to put them in the corners, because I can use this journal page another time. So I'm going to put those down there. And I think the anchor, I'm going to go ahead and do in the brown that comes in the Out to Sea kit. But you could use any brown. And then I've got a kind of a turquoisey green. It's more green than blue. Shake that up. And let's do this mermaid in that color. She'll have a pearlescent shimmer to her. Let's dry these real fast. Oh yeah, the crew roster stamp would be great for making ephemera with, for sure. Oh, awesome! You finished, Kristen said she finished her first masterboard over the weekend and now she's hooked. She loves it. Well, yay! I'm so glad. Oh, Lori says thank you for donating the tag. You do lovely work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you, Cynthia. All right, so that should be dry. So I got those two little pieces. And we'll save this page for another time. I'll just toss it over there. It's kind of blurred because I really got heavy-handed, but I like the way that looks. I'll stick that over there. All right, so we got these. Well, it needs a little bit of something else, so I'm going to use the poor man's lace. This is a scrap of cheesecloth that I sprayed with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. You could also dye your scraps or a piece of cheesecloth with a multitude of things. Some people use tea or coffee or even Kool-Aid or beets or avocado, whatever. So I'm just kind of getting a little piece of it. And I'm going to cut that. And I've got another piece that I want to put over here. So I got these two little pieces, and I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. So we're getting the layers by stamping in the background. And then we're putting a little piece of the map on top. And then I'm going to put down a little piece of this cheesecloth. I'm just kind of making a little squiggle of glue. You don't need a lot of glue. Just need a little bit. So I'll press that down. And then let's put our anchor on top of that. It's kind of bronzy looking. Alright, so let's put that. These are chipboard, and I offer these in my shop. You get a little set of them. Alright, let's put that down. Yay, poor man's lace. You love the look of it. Oh, you don't like that, the yellow green? You didn't like this one? See, I thought about using a little bit of the green. The green would go with it. All right, so let's put our other side down. Welcome to the live, Janine. So welcome to have you here. Say, speak up in the chat. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel and you're in the chat today, well, it was the right way. It's upside down. Hey, that's Alaska. Say hi in the chat, and if you have a YouTube channel, speak up and say, hey, I have a YouTube, and tell us what you do on your YouTube. Hey, Rhonda! Alright, and then we're going to put this girl right on top of that. Yucky green, Julie says. Oh, dear. I'm putting just a little bit of glue on the back side to stick her down. All right, we're going to put her right there. Okay. All right, so we got those on that side. And I'm going to flip this over. And let's do this side. So now I have I can't remember if it's called Waves or Water. I think it may be Waves. And we're going to use the Mermaid Lagoon Distress Oxide. But I just realized I don't want to use that yet because I want to stamp my word first. So I've got the word journal, and I'm going to stamp that. I'm using archival ink. There's a set of 4 of these journal words. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to grab near the sea. We forget to count the days. Put that over here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And we'll put this one over here. I'm trying to put everything back so I don't lose anything. I had to do a lot of cleaning. All right, so now I'm going to take the waves and ink it up with the Mermaid Lagoon. I'm going to go ahead and close this because what I want to do is have that just below, kind of give us little waves across the page. Hey, Marie, welcome. Welcome to have you here. Hello, hello, hello. And we'll stamp that. What do you think? Easy? Easy, breezy, beautiful, as they say. All right, where'd that go? Well, I'll stick it right here. There. Okay. I'll clean my stamp off later. I just got to get it out of my way. All right, so this is our first page. We colorized the background to give it some texture. We used 2 different stencils. We did some rubber stamping on here. We used some scraps of paper, some cheesecloth. I don't like a lot of bulk on my journal pages, so I like to keep it relatively small. But I think that turned out pretty cute. You like it? I hope so. All right. So I've got 2 of those made. So I'm going to stick that over here out of the way. And let's make the next one. And the wave stamp foam. Yeah, your Poppy would love this. Well, good. I wanted something that was not so girly so that more people might enjoy it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do now. I've got the Splashing Anchors. Anchors? Yeah, Acres. Anchors. Anchors. I can't get the word. Not acres. Anchors. So I'm going to lay that on top. And we're going to use a different shade of blue, which is, this is the other shade. So it's a little different. Maybe hard to see on camera. This one's more teal, and this is more blue. And then we had the green teal. So I tried to do some more sea colors, even though you're getting 3 shades of blue if you get the kit and the add-on Tattered Angels. I thought it'd be great for blending. So now I'm going to do the lighter blue here. And then I'm going to come back with this tealy blue green. And I'm going to take a sheet of copy paper and we're going to mop up. I didn't get it on there straight, but that's okay. And I'm going to spray the backside with both of these just to give it some color. Okay. And then pull that off. So we got the Splashing Anchors. Okay. Set that over here to dry. Take this stencil out and I'm going to flip this over and spray the backside. Yeah, near the C stamp. And I like that stamp. It's a nice saying. I gotta clean my hands off, so I'm get my thieves cleaner. I always stick my fingers in Tattered Angels. So I gotta wipe them off every once in a while. Alright, we're gonna dry this just a little bit, and then we'll take it out of the box and start decorating it. Gotta make dinner, Norella and Joy! Thanks for coming in. Your lobster season's delayed because of COVID, I bet. I love lobster. We got to go to Maine to Kennebunkport, and I got a lobster roll out there by the sea. You know, watching the sea and eating a lobster roll. Wow, it was awesome. Yeah, do the not lobsters know that y'all aren't going to be hunting them? Oh dear. All right. Get this out of the way. Put things away. Have more room on the table. All right, so this one I want to do, it's going to be pretty simple. Just to kind of show you, you don't have to go completely all the way out if you don't want to. So I've got, all right, I'm missing a stamp. I must have put it back. Dang it, what'd I do with it? I may have to use a different one. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to do that one over there. Well, fine. I probably used it somewhere else. Well, this one's definitely going to be different. It's live, y'all. Linda loses stuff. All right, let's use this one. So I've got this. Since we were talking about lighthouses, we'll use the Lighthouse postage stamp. And I'm going to stamp that over here. Is that where I want it? No, I'm going to do it on this side. Like that. And then I'm going to stick this back over here on the so I don't lose it. And I'm going to use this as the globe stamp over there. Put the globe back over here so we can find it later. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it real simple. Larry the Lobster. Oh, too funny. Wow, going to a thrift shop for the first time in about 4 months tomorrow. Well, have fun, Raven. Have a great time. All right, so on this side, I've got this little ship. So I'm going to put that over here. Okay, and then I have, this is an add-on freebie. We talked about Fiddlesticks the Rabbit at the beginning. Well, I have a digital download that I just uploaded. It's free for everybody, and it has the suicide prevention phone number on there and copyright Norella that y'all can use. So I'm just going to put the bunny, I have it on the wrong side, but I'm going to put it on this side. Just really simply. We could rubber stamp behind it, do all kinds of stuff. I just wanted to show you simple ways to decorate a page too. Hey, Sally! All right, so there is another page that we've made. So I'm going to set this aside. All right, we're going to come back to our mop-up paper here. And I don't need this stamp anymore, so I'll put it right there. I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. It's still a little damp, so I'm going to dry it, I think. You're very welcome, Diane. You're very welcome. Ohio is open retail tomorrow. Well, have fun and be safe. You love oceans themed stuff? I do too, Candia. It's a lot of fun. Rhonda's sharing that she says she has videos show you how to play with inks and stuff. So if you can check her out. Check her out. It's only appropriate here to say that. All right, so now I've got Celebrate the Journey. It's another Beeline Designs rubber stamp. All the rubber stamps I'm showing today are in my shop, and they're made by Beeline Designs. So I'm going to put that right there. I like it. And I'll put the saying back on my sheet so I can have it later. And then on this side, a smooth sea never makes a skilled mariner. So we're going to stamp that on the other side. All right, we'll put that right there. Your list is getting bigger, Julie. All right, so we got smooth sailing. And then this is called depth, I think, something like that. It's measuring the depth of the water. And I thought it would be kind of neat to stamp on here. One time I stamped this stamp upside down. Depth to the bottom. So it'd be depth, I think is the name of it. And that's another page. Just like that. So it's really easy to, to take just a few minutes and just decorate really simply. I like simple ones. All right, let's do the inside. Because it just makes it flat. That's what I like about it. All right, so I'm going to take the Red Star Line rubber stamp. And I'm going to stamp it here on this red cardstock. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut it out. I just kind of quickly did it. I need this again later, so I'm going to set it over here. Put this back over here. I'm trying to put my stuff up as I go because I know how bad I get. Okay, let's trim this out. All right, anything else? Bye, Cynthia. Thanks for coming. You're all out of sorts. Aw, I'm sorry. Well, good luck, Cynthia. I hope you get a great score. German finals. Wow. Now I know why she was talking German to Angelica in the chat. I just thought she just happened to know it. She's been taking a course. How many of y'all can speak more than one language? I can't speak fluently. I know a few words in Spanish. I took 2 years of it in high school. Henry and I have been married 28 years. In high school was before that. Thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I don't remember most of it. There's a few things. I'd like to take a new course, a refresher course, to get me caught back up again. Circle punch. Yeah, Julia, circle punch would work with that too. I went ahead and just did it the old school way. But you could take a circle punch and make that on there really easily. All right, this is another compass type stamp. I can't remember what this one's called now. I just like the texture. So what I'm going to do, let's try not to drop it. I'm going to ink it up and I'm going to stamp it off the edge just a little bit. So you kind of get that look in the corner. We'll toss this back over here somewhere. Scoot over. Oh, that's not where that goes. That's why. That's not where it goes. So I'm going to take the red star, and that's going to go right here in the corner. Like that. What do you think? Just kind of putting it in the corner. So I'm going to glue that down. You speak English and cat. Good job! Little Spanish. Couple words here and there. Gotcha. Gotcha. I speak redneck. Yeet. You hungry? Yeet yet? Alright, so this is a compass. And we're going to stamp it over here. How are we doing, everybody? Your grandfather was fluent in 8 languages. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, so there's another page that we've made. Just doing rubber stamp. Oh, no, colorful phrases? Yeah, that has something to do with the Navy, doesn't it, Manda? Right? Alright, so I'm getting some more rubber stamps out. I've got some little elements. This is another one of those pages that I was telling you about. It was a color book, or a photo book that I thought would be kind of fun to use as little half sheets throughout the journal. So I'm going to open that up. And then I've got some elements here. So this will be a journal card. That'll be a little journal card. This is an element that we're going to use. I've got another journal card. I've got these elements. Okay, so let's move that up. So here's what I've got. I've got a domino image as part of the kit, and then I had some scraps left over. So this one I haven't trimmed yet. I'm going to trim this off. And let's put some distress inks on this piece. Yeah. Oh, you were in Japan? Wow, Amanda, that's awesome. I bet you got to see some cool things. That's amazing. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I've got the fan coral that's part of the lobster. If you search lobster, you'll get this stamp. And I'm going to stamp it over here on this side. Just kind of gives some texture to that side piece. Okay? And I'm also going to get the red out again. The red piece of paper, not necessarily getting the red out. What are you talking about, Linda? You're crazy. Well, yeah. Ancient Greek. Wow. Did you learn Japanese while you were there, or did you rely on translators or something? I'd love to know. I had a lady that I met years ago that lived in Japan. She moved over there as a single woman, did not speak Japanese, in order to teach them how to speak English. And she did it for like 3 or 4 years. It was amazing. Oh my goodness. She found out she was pregnant while she was in Japan. So her daughter has a baby kimono I got on that trip. That's amazing. It is time to buy, Margie says. There you go, Margie. Oh, Margie's inspired to purchase something. She's ready to spend her junk bucks. She's ready, and thank you so much. If y'all didn't understand what was going on, Margie now has she has several thousand, I think, but she decided to redeem 2,000 of her junk bucks for a $10 off coupon to my shop. It comes in handy, kind of helps pay for shipping if you get a bunch of stuff. Alrighty. Come on now, I got to get it trimmed out. So this is a great way too, if y'all haven't thought of doing this, stamping in black ink on a colored piece of paper gives you a whole different look. So if you were previously just using white or ivory, consider stamping some items on different colors of paper, because you can do the same thing multiple different ways, and it just has a cool effect. You know, I'll stamp this directly onto a page, but then using the, I got a little closer, scissors, I can fussy cut it out. I could stamp it on a card and just leave it as the whole card on the image on the whole card. All right, so I got those pieces. Yeah, you're going to wait till there's no problems with the postage system. Yeah, especially since you're overseas. Okay, so now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this piece and glue that down. I'm going to get some distress ink and distress the anchor just a little bit. But first, I want to glue these two pieces together. I'm making a tuck spot. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down. But I'm making it a tuck spot on the tuck spot. Wait, what? A tuck spot on the tuck spot? Get out of here! That's crazy, man! Barb says, I don't waste time on my junk bucks. I get them. Alright, so let's put some distress ink on this side. A little item. So what do you think? Just stamping on colored paper. Like that. You get a whole different look. You were 19 on your first trip? The May Stencil Club is the Mandela. The Mandela. That's in the May Stencil Club. This was the April Stencil Club. The nautical images. Okay. Okay. So now, you see, you could put a tuck spot, on the tuck spot, on the tuck spot. Exactly. You can keep going. You're going to be thick. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to glue this bad boy down over here. I'm missing something. Oh, bugger. Maybe I'll find one. Okay. Glue this down across the bottom and up the side. And this is going to be a tuck spot right here. Wait, it feels like there's something. Oh, there is. There's something on my desk. I was like, what in the world? Why is this bumpy? It looks like a bead or something. Okay, so that's going to go over there. And then we're going to have this guy And I've got this guy. Okay, so I need a little something for over here. And this is going to go right here. Okay, so I need a little something. Here we go. Why don't we put this over here? The voice of the sea speaks to the soul. So I'm going to make this a text spot. I like to leave some of the page undecorated. For example, you could put another piece of paper here to write on. You could add a photograph. Just so happen there's enough white space that you could put something up there. You could put a strip of paper across there to have a little bit more writing space. So this is going to go in there. And then this is one of the mermaid cards. And then here's our little collage that we put together. And that's going to go there. And then this little saying is going to slip right there. So you got interest, you know, and you can take this out. Maybe you put something, give this to somebody, put it in a different spot in the journal, and put a photograph here. Okay. And then here's another one. So that was using the dolphins. You'll see that part of the page, and then you'll see this part of the page. I kind of wish sometimes that they weren't centered. And then here's the other one. This was jellyfish floating up. It's cool, isn't it? I love the colors. And then I used some of the images from the kit. This is a little envelope. I should have showed the other one. It's a little envelope, a little coin envelope. And then here, and then we made the same little collage, just a different domino. Okay. Another page. Okay. This one is really quite simple, but I wanted to just show it to you. Another one of the images. And then what I did was I took a book page that is, I think it was all about the Mariners something or another book. And it was just an interesting book. So I went ahead and folded it in half and put it in here as a tuck spot. And then Norella had these little beach themed cards, sea themed cards that had the seashells and stuff. And I just thought I would use those in there. And again, just keeping it really simple. Did the same thing over here. I didn't put any decorations on there. You could put another piece of paper to write on. You could add some decoration. I just wanted to show you some other ways of doing this. Linda's focus. What did I miss? Sorry. Am I late? Oh, it's time for the raffle, isn't it? It's been a while. Let's do the raffle. You like that? I don't know if you're saying awesome to me, Julie, but thank you. You know, you don't have to go, you know, super layered, all of the rubber stamping and pieces of paper. You could go just as simple of one of a printed card or something like that. Or over here where I just took a piece of book page, folded it in half. And so now you have a pocket to put something in. So do whatever you want. Okay, thank you. I got it, Robin. Time for the raffle. You know, take your time and play around with what you like. And if you're in a hurry and you need a quick journal, you know, just fold the piece of paper half, stick it down. If you have time and you're really trying to make it a special gift, take the time to layer it up and have fun with it. Thank you so much, Julie. All right. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all got entered into the raffle. We're going to do the next raffle here. I'm getting all the elements that I need. Okay. Typos running rabbit. Okay, where is it? Here we go. All right, so the winner right now is going to win 200 junk bucks, and that winner is Julie Parker. Congratulations, you got 200 junk bucks. And I think she was saying, well, I'm going to wait till after this calms down so she can churn in her junk bucks. All right, we're going to do a butterfly tag fly. Alrighty, so the next giveaway is for this butterfly tag that Cynthia made. I have this scrapbook paper and I haven't used it yet. I really need to. But I love this paper. It's got a kind of gold texture on here. The back is another pretty paper. She's put a piece of ribbon that she stapled at the top. She's made a little corner here. She even stuck in some little tea-dyed lace. Isn't that pretty? And then we've got some little tags that she's made. So she used some black cardstock. In fact, it's probably cardstock that I sent in one of the kits. And then she's done some gold embossing, gold glitter embossing, and put butterflies on there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I want to make one. I love that. All right, so that's going to be our next giveaway. So go ahead and enter the raffle, everybody. All right, let me get that over here so I can see. You're welcome. All righty. Isn't that beautiful, Karen? I agree. Okay, so this is scrapbook paper. I've already trimmed off 1 inch, so this is 11 by 12, okay? Then I took it to my paper trimmer, your scoreboard, and I scored from here 8.5 inches across. So now when I fold that up, it is 8.5 by 11. And if you did it in the right direction, your images are right side up. I just happened to find this scrapbook paper. I had 2 sheets of it, and I thought, I will use it. All right, so we've got this side. We know where our top of the journal is going to be exposed, the journal page. So I've got the net. This is a different net stencil that I have in my shop that I came out with last year. And we're going to use some Distress Oxide again, Mermaid Lagoon. And we're just going to add a little bit of texture. Make sure I did this right. Yeah. We're making it look like a net across the page. Now you could be heavy-handed. You could really get in here and make it dark, or you can do it really lightly so that you just kind of have a ghost of an image. I like putting that real light touch because it breaks up the page, that it's not stark white. And then you're like, oh, I can't mess that up. I can't write on that. It would be seen. But now we've dirtied it up a little bit with that stencil. And this will go right here. What do you think? Close that. I'm going to take my glue and glue right up the sides. Make sure I'm in the camera shot. Okay. And glue that down. Oh, hello, Isabel. I haven't seen you in so long. Yes, I do have a Mandela stencil. I have a heart Mandela stencil, and then the April Stencil Club, or May Stencil Club, has a Mandela in it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. I'm going to take my Distress ink and go right around this edge, only because it's dark white, and I want to give it a little bit of a defined border. I'm using walnut stain. That's why it's darker quickly. Okay, just kind of add a little bit. All right, so then I've got some of these ship stamps. Now, I can't tell you which one it is. You're just going to have to look. Some of these are in a set of 4, and some of them are individual. I'm pretty sure this one's an individual little B-size stamp. So I'm going to stamp the ship over here. Cool. And stick a stamp back over here. And then I'm going to pick up this little bitty ship and stamp it over here. I like this little one. It's so cute. And then this is water, y'all. That is called a water stamp. And watch what happens when I put this down. Can you see that? How it makes the water in the background? Do you like it? It's just a simple stamp. So if you have a ship stamp, a canoe, a bird that's sitting on the water, this is a cool texture that you can put on there. You can also use this just to make texture around the page if you want. All right, so I'm going to put this back over here. All right, and then let's put some stuff inside and decorate this a little bit more. I've got, let me see how I did this. Okay, this goes there. This goes there. Okay. So this is Fiddlesticks again. The little rabbit. That's a freebie that you can get right now. I'm going to put it over here and glue this down as a little tuck spot. I love this little kit that Norella made. I said, Norella, here's the challenge. What can you do for me? She said, okay, I'm on it. And she came back and she was doing research on bunnies, on sea bunnies. It's sea rabbits. It's a real thing. And there's also a critter that lives in the ocean that looks like a white fuzzy bunny. But he's teeny, teeny, tiny. Yeah, sunset too, exactly. Yes. Yeah, sunset. Mm-hmm. All right, so we put those over here. This is also from that bunny kit, okay? And then this is a mini page. I printed it, and the first time I printed it, my printer prints two-sided, but not if it's full edge-to-edge photo. So I have to take the paper after it's printed one side and stick it back in my printer and print. Well, I didn't rotate the paper correctly. So the back sides of these are upside down. So I decided just to cut some 4x6 cards and then sew them down. So now I have a little journal card that matches some of the pages in the big kit and of course is the mini kit. And that's one of the pages as well. So I'm going to put that over here and here. And then let's flip this over. I didn't put anything on this side. I decided to use this little ship. And we're going to put it right here in the corner. And then this is from that other kit of sea beach themed cards that Norella has. I thought I'd put that right there. Okay. So you got some handmade, some digital, scrapbook paper. And then here's the other one. I did the same thing, just use a different card there. And then these are different pages from the minis. Okay. Oh, you found the beach ship. Good. You love this page? Well, thank you, Kristen. Thank you so much. You like that? It's just simple. All right. Put that over here. Next one. It's almost 5 o'clock, y'all. It's a good thing I'm almost done. We have 2 more pages, and then I'll get off the covers and put them together. Some iced tea today. Can you hear the ice rattling? Ice, ice, baby. Dum, 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 dum. No, right? Y'all are like, what is wrong with her? Okay. I've got some sheet music here. I've got elements that I put together. So I had some scraps of that map left over, and I ended up cutting a 5" by 3 1/4 inch. Yeah, 5" by 3 1/4 inch piece of cardstock and sewed with my sewing machine. And I thought those would make great pockets on my journal, but I want to add some decoration to it. Oh, that's where that went. Dang it. Oh, well. Okay. I've got, let's glue those down, and then I've got some decoration we can use, okay? I've been sniffing my glue too long. Iced tea always there. Y'all are getting fast with that. Thank y'all so much for helping me. The side effect of Tattered Angels. It's gone to her head, y'all. Oh dear. We'll put it right here. So this hardly has any water in it, but it does say the word sea right there in the corner. I need to get some more maps. I don't have very many maps. Years ago, I had a ton of them. One of my friends was friends with somebody else that they got rid of a couple hundred of those huge folding maps like we used to use in the car all the time. And he hundreds of them, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. And so he shared them with a whole group of us. And I was like, wow. So I hoarded them for the longest time, but then I started using them up. And I think I have maybe one stashed somewhere. Okay, so I just added that on there. Can you see yourself making this for somebody special in your life? Even if it's, just you, but definitely someone special. Thank you, Kristen. I mean, isn't that really simple? I mean, we're not doing, some of these do not have to be where you spend hours. So I just put down the icky green that Julie doesn't like, and then I fussy cut an anchor out. I didn't think we needed to do it twice in the same stream. So I fussy cut the anchor out that I stamped on the red cardstock, and we'll just float that right on top. Love the contrast. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. You go online and request visitor information from all the U.S. and Canada. Oh, that's what I need to do, Barb. I forget that. When I stop at a visitor center, I will get one. Okay, and then we've got a blue crab that we'll put over here. Okay, so we'll put that there. And I put it over here as a tuck spot. So if you get something that you want to tuck in there, you can. All right, so now I've got another card I made. It's a 4x6, and I just stitched around there. You can also use the shabby stitches. I know I don't usually use a lot of sewing lately, but I did do some sewing. We're not going to do it live today. No sewing cam, sorry. All right, so now I've got a corner piece and a belly band that I made. So I took one from the kit and then just a strip of cardstock. And I didn't glue it all the way down in case you have a second item you want to put here and then you have another one in the back. I'm going to glue this down across the top and bottom. You don't have to use cardstock. I just happen to have some and used it. You could use multiple layers of paper, copy paper, junk mail. Okay, and then we're going to glue this over here on the side. Oh no, Lori, I'm sorry you're having internet issues. That's annoying. Don't I know it? All right, we're going to glue this over here. Now you could have added some stenciling on top of the sheet music. You could have sprayed it with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. You could have tea-dyed it. I just want to show you that this is relatively simple without, doing a whole slew of steps that you can make really cool pages like that. You like it? And then, like I said, this is available that if you've got a card that you want to put in there, you can. All right. So I'm going to set this aside. And here's the other one that I made. Same concept. I just used different images. Different image there. This side, I used a different card from the kit. Different piece that was in the kit. And I did the same thing here where this isn't glued all the way down. So if you had another card, another one of the cards, another tuck spot, corner tuck spot. All right. I don't have a sea turtle stencil. That might be one I could add. Robin, put that in the list. Sea turtle. I'll see what I can come up with. You love it, Lori? Thank you. Lamb went on the lamb. The sewing lamb went on the lamb. Alrighty. So I'm getting out some stuffs here. Got little pieces. Journal card. Another little piece. Music. Words. Piece of cardstock. Rubber stamps. Little words. This is a complicated page, so I'm just kind of getting all the pieces out. Okay. I need these pieces. Oh yeah, and I need these pieces. Need that piece, that piece. Okay. Trying to get this where it's all nice and neat. So here is a book page. Oh, I forgot this guy. Over here. A book page. I'm going to show you the book. See, oh, I can't show it to you. It's underneath there. But it was a huge book, as you can see. This is the original width of the book, and it was about another 3 inches taller, and I cut it down to be 8.5 by 11. What I did was, first, I scored 5.5 inches and folded. Then I scored over here 5.5 inches and then folded that in. And I took my big piece of paper because it was longer than my paper cutter to have cut this as a full sheet. And while it was folded, I trimmed it down to be 8.5 in height. So that gave me this really cool little flip out on this journal page. Okay, I would be careful. Some of these older books are brittle, and so you don't want to fold it too much and crease it really hard. You may want to put some washi tape on there to strengthen it up if you have a really fragile book. Okay. What? Who doesn't went to the Sea Turtles Beach? Oh yeah, that's cool, Sally. I went to what is it? Grand Cayman to the turtle farm. That was kind of cool too. Did you want blank? Yes, I do, Amanda. I would love some ledger paper in either format, used or new, you know, unused. Either is fine. Either is fine. I'd be tickled pink. I got it. Either, I don't care. Double stuffed Oreos. Y'all making me hungry. All right, so I did all this funky folding, right? I got to look at this one so I know what I'm doing. All right, we're going to start with this page. So I'm going to start on this side, okay, because this is going to be the first page I come to, and I kind of want them to be similar, if you will. And I have a paint chip here. I got to find it. I've got a paint chip, so we're going to do something with that. That's going to go right there, and I saw, did I use that? Okay, that goes on there. I'm trying to make sure I have all my elements in the right spot. That's what happens. Okay, so we've got big, oh, here it is. That's what I'm looking for, I think. I think that's right. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. Man! Okay, this one, and this one, and this one. Because I did it twice, did I not? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm not with it, y'all. Okay, that's what it is. I'm confusing myself. Okay, this goes together. And these go together. Okay, now I've got it. That's what was happening. Okay, I've got a piece of sheet music here. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to tear this piece. Tear it a little bit across the top, just for some texture. And let's put some Distress ink on there. Now that I've got all my pieces put together of what I think I'm going to do now. I try to lay it all out. This was the first page that I made. So by the time I get done, it's the furthest from my mind. Alright, so I've got a paint chip that I picked up at Lowe's. And I've got a little piece of sheet music, so I'm going to put that right here. And then I've got this little Calico collage image that I'm going to put on here. So I'm just making a different shape of a cluster, if you will. Kind of like that, and then like this. And by doing this pretty relatively flat papers like this, it won't take up a lot of bulk if you keep with the thinner lightweight papers. So I think, do I want to come down? Yeah, I'll just come down like this. So then this guy's going to get glued right here in the corner, okay? Go on vacation. Thank you, Kathy, for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's going to go right there. All righty. And then we've got little sayings here. And let's do ocean air, since she's sitting out. Let's put ocean air up here. Like that. And then in this pocket, we're going to use one of the postcards that I made. And we're going to use a smaller card. How about this one with the seahorse? I like that color popping out. Okay. So now I'm going to flip this over here because I want to do this side right now. And I have these notebook papers that we had out at the beginning when I brought this page out. And I'm going to trim off the excess here. So I'm just kind of lining it up. Y'all probably can't see, but I'm just going to cut it off. And it just so happens to put it around 5-ish inches. I'm going to kind of go ahead and take it to 5 inches and trim that off. And you can save that. I don't. I have enough stuff to save. Love seahorses, Barb. All right, so that's going to go right here. And I have these little guys. Now you can, these are elements that are in the kit, and you can leave them just like this, or you can fold them in half. And I'll go ahead and apply some Distress ink on here. I'll do both of them while we're at it. Okay. And I'm going to take one of these guys, and I'm going to glue it on this edge. So I'm going to put glue here and here. Now, before you glue it down, you could put some cheesecloth under it, or a piece of canvas, or a piece of fabric, and sew it across there. But I'm just going to glue this down on top of there. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead on this one and stamp on here. So I've got Ship of Dreams that I'm going to stamp. I'll put that right here. And I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to stamp Explore on this side. Right there. Okay. And then I want to put this on here so that it can be used. Okay. Be able to add additional writing space, if you will. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of get it close to this edge over here as much as I can. And I'm going to take some washi tape. So I'm going to rotate it and then pick up the edge of this washi tape. And I thought it was funny that I picked this washi tape because I was noticing that on one of the elements in the planner kit, she used some polka dots. So it was like, oh my gosh, it just fits, and I wasn't even planning it. All right, so I put washi tape down the edge, and you want to cut it off even with the edge if you want it to hinge. So then I'm going to take this and fold it back gently on itself. And I like going ahead and putting it on the other side. It makes that a little bit stronger. And then also it has a little bit more color to the other side. Another textural element. Okay. cut that off. So like that so far. And I think, let me pick Maritime. Let's put that up there. I may put it over here. Yeah, we'll just put it right here. Okay. So I'll glue that down like so. Okay. And then I want a pocket down here. So I've got this little guy, and I think what I want to do is I need to round the corner, top two corners. I think that'll kind of smooth it off just a little bit. Thank you, Sally. You're so sweet. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to take this, and I've got this large map stamp. I'm going to ink it up. And because it's a big stamp, I'm going to stand up because it's harder for me to get the, pardon me as I don't mean to flash you. All right, let's put that right here. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted. I'm going to put a little bit right down here. Okay. Ooh, that looks cool. Putting that border there. Okay. So I just added a little texture to the background. Let's just do some distress ink on it. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to take this little compass piece that's part of the kit, and we're going to glue that right in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and I could have left it as a tuck spot, but I didn't. Does that look cool like that? And then when we put this guy in here, now we have some more cool texture. I love maps. Maps are so fun. They make great backgrounds. I believe Norella even has some digital kits that have maps in it. If she doesn't, I'll need to tell her to make some. Alright, so now I need some goodies to go in that pocket. Yeah? Alright, so let's set this aside for a second. And I've got a pre-made journal card. This was Project Life or something. Oh, I'm not in the camera anymore. Yeah, great. Washi tape is great for tip-ins, for sure. You also use piece of paper. Really thin piece of paper. You can use that as well. Anyhow, this is like Project Life. I got them really cheap. They're like 75 cents, and they're normally $6. And I thought, what if we add a little bit of stenciling to it? So I've got from the April Stencil Club, and I've got the Mermaid Lagoon, and we'll go in here and just apply a little bit to this journal card. You're loving this more and more, Rhonda? Well, yay! I'm so glad. I think sometimes we make things too complicated. Atlas rubber stamp. That's what the big map was. Alright, so then I'm going to take this piece. I'm looking at my sample. I'm going to apply some distress inks to the edge. I like keeping a fresh re-inker because I can squirt a little bit on it before we start the stream. I don't have to spend a whole lot of time adding the distress ink. I went ahead and stamped the luggage stamp because I thought it was kind of cute. I'm going to put that right there. And let's put this down. And then I've got one of the bunnies from the add-on. So I got a little rabbit. So we're going to put the little rabbit. Now it's right about there. What do you... Oh, you can order it twice, Barb, and then tell me which 2 you want. And if you want to continue that, we can continue it. You just tell me which you want for the second kit every time, or you can cancel it. So get your order in, and then once you order it, I can cancel one of those. Yeah, past and present. We can do that. Yep. So what do you think? Little journal card? It's a bunny. It's a sea rabbit. He's going traveling. There's his luggage. Let's make up a story, right? And then from the little freebie kit is this little guy on a ledger peeper. So I thought, okay, we'll put that in there. So now we've made this little decoration on this page. Yeah? All right, so we got to move on to the other side. Alrighty, so now, getting some pieces of paper here, getting everything ready. I don't think I need that anymore. I do need this. Okay, I'm going to open this up. Wait, did I just do this wrong? Oh, there it is. It's like, what happened? So we've got this little flappy outy piece here that we don't have anything on, but I've got these little strips of paper. So let's colorize them. Okay. And Robin's reminding y'all to help me out by subscribing to my channel, please. Liking the video. Hey, and even after the video is over, come back and say what you liked the most about the live stream today. You know, if there's something in particular that you enjoyed. I'm just using the 2 different colors, kind of a tealy and the green. Let me mop this up. I thought I saw, oh, here we go. I had used this earlier, so it kind of works out that I can now do the other side. They kind of bleed together. So it's always handy, little extra pages that I can use. Especially when I was making the minis. Alright, so now I got these 2 pieces. I'm going to dry them really fast. Little bunny foo-foo hopping on the water. Yep. Liked everything, Julie says. Yay! Okay. So, now I'm going to put some distress ink on the edges of this piece. It's great way to use those scraps that are significant in size. I like that it has the journal lines going in the correct direction. So if you are using regular notebook paper, you can cut it up. You've got little pieces that you can use here and there. You can deliberately cut strips is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I'm going to glue this down on this edge right here. So we have a writing space. Thank y'all so much for being here. I hope you're having fun, that you're getting inspired to create, to try a few things, you know. Look at paper a little bit differently, like this map book. Okay, smooth it out. Petting the paper. I've got this little seahorse. How about if we put that right here? That'd be kind of cute. Doo-doo-doo. And what else I've got? I've got the word ahoy. So ahoy. Let's put ahoy. Ahoy! You suck at commenting. Oh, come on, Barb. I know y'all get busy after the live stream. Another tip I'll give you is anybody that you enjoy on YouTube, when you're done watching their video, click on somebody else's video before you leave YouTube. Oh, hey, Dee Dee. Thank you. Barb's getting inspired to buy. I have stamps for you, Dee Dee. I hope you're coming with Janet to our gel printing workshop. How are you? Dee Dee lives in Oklahoma. So glad that she could join us. Okay. Oh yeah, the seashell stamps, for sure. You like those, Giovanna? I liked them too. I didn't use them this time. I was thinking about it, but I didn't use them. Alright, so we got this piece in here. So this is from the White Star line. I thought it would be kind of neat to glue it. You make sure that you're not getting into your bend. Alright, so put that right here. I did not print the kit twice. This is all one kit, the large journal kit. Let's put Smooth Sailing up here. The workshop is the 23rd, Manda, in Yukon, Oklahoma. And it's just a gel printing workshop. The girls wanted me to do one with them, and so I set it up. I don't know if Robin has the link. She might have it. Okay, so we've got this little here. What do you think? How you can decorate that up? Thank you, Giovanna. She says the seashell stamps print beautifully. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I've got this other little tab that I'm going to put on here. So I'm going to glue it like we did earlier. And then we're going to put this journal page on as well. So, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to put it on this side. So I want to make sure it's not in the bin too far. And we're going to use the same washi tape. I'll be there. You can share a room with Hercules. Well, good luck with that, because he sleeps in my bed. Hercules would be like, who are you? What are you doing in my bed? And then he'll snuggle up on you. And you'll be hot. And you'll be like, oh my goodness, dog. Oh yeah, the journal kit too, Dee Dee. Oh yeah, we need to speak so I get everything you need. Alright, so I've got this. Oh, I forgot to stamp it. But I think it's okay. It's not too bumpy. So we're going to do Explore. So we'll put Explore over here. And then I've got Ship of Dreams. So I'm going to slide this over and stamp that right here. Ah! And throw the stamp. Sorry, y'all. Alright, so I've got that. And then here we need a little tuck spot. So I've got this octopus that I thought I would put in here. So I'm trying to make sure where my line is so I don't come too far. And I think, let me see here. I'm going to glue this. I can glue it as a pocket, but I don't think so. Alright, so I'm going to glue it this way to where it's on these two sides. Okay. Curl up under the craft table. There is no room under my craft table. Not even for my feet. When Robin gets here, she's going to be going, Linda, Linda, Linda. Alright, that's going to go behind there. And then we need to do something over here. So, now I've got these little elements. So I've got another chip paint. Chip paint. We're just making up stuff. That's all. Pacific Pleasure is the color. And I'm going to take this little strip and cut it to fit. And let's do some Distress ink on there. You want to sit on the table and play with all the goodies. She'll be up all night. Yeah. Y'all be going, where do you keep anything? This is crazy. I said, well, I have a system. My ink pads go over here. And somebody, if we're in my home and we're crafting, and they're like, hey, Linda, do you have, and if I'm where I can't get up, I'll say, okay, go in my room, put your back to my television, stick your right arm out, and that's right where you need to be. And get that thing. And they come in here and they'll get it and they'll come right back and they're like, wow. And then I can't find my lace. I still haven't found it yet. I did clear my table off and I picked up some stuff behind me and I had a huge stack of books in here that I moved and I had a couple other stacked things that I cleaned up. So I have been cleaning up a little bit so I could find stuff. All right, so I'm going to put this over here as a tuck spot. I love how this is turning out, y'all. I hope you like it. I just like the variety that we have using the map and the chipboard pieces, the paint chip pieces. So that's going to go in there. And then this guy's going to go over here. And then I've got this guy that'll go over here. How did I mean? Oh, here we go. And then this was a card that I made earlier, and I didn't take the time to make it for y'all, but I think you can figure it out. This was the ship's roster back here. I did the sea oats in the background here. I know that's weird. I didn't use the water. I used the sea oats because I was thinking the shores up here. This is Captain Ron. I used some of the green cheesecloth that Julie didn't like, and then this explore word that we stamped earlier is on here, and just on a 4x6 piece of cardstock. All right, so that's going to go right there, and then this folds over, that folds over, and fold it like that. This should be dry now, so we've got a journal card that goes in there. What do you think of that? You know what? No one is allowed in your house, let alone craft room. It's a warehouse. Gotcha, Diane. You love these pages? Thank you, Karen. So here's this page. And you flip it over. And then you've got this flip out you can use. You've got space here that you could put a picture or add some more journaling space. You have the card that you can journal on. Of course, you've got both sides of this. This little flap. And then, of course, the card's over here. And then flip that way. And then I made another one. So here's the other one. Just used some different images. Jewel of the Sea. These are all from the kit. This is from the kit, from the kit. From the kit, from the kit, from the kit. From the kit. And then, of course, made the same card over here. Okay. All right, well, there are all the journal pages made. I'm going to push back a few things, get rid of a few things, and we're going to put the journals together, y'all. We're at that time, believe it or not. Time flies by so quickly. It does, it does. Oh, did I forget one? Or was this just extra on my desk? I gotta look now. Aha, there was one I was missing. I thought so. Because it was supposed to go here. There we go. Then where did I have the other? Ah, this one goes here. I put text there. Is this where I'm missing? No. I don't have one there. Okay, I don't know. I thought I was missing something. Got that there. Okay. They start to look alike, y'all, and I can't quite figure out what I've done. Okay, got that one there. Okay, all right, we're good. This is going to be the center of our journal. Don't you think? That's the center, what we should use. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It is 5:30. It's going to take us a while to get through 6 drawings for the journals. So I'm going to pick the winner of the tag, and then we're going to start the raffle for the journals, and everybody's eligible for the raffle. So go ahead and get in the raffle if you haven't already. And I'm going to sort for just quickly my pages, and we will make some journals, okay? So let's do that. I've got this and this. Enter the raffle. Yeah, I'll be showing those, Sandra. Everybody's eligible today. Okay, we've got these pages. Okay, are y'all in the raffle now? I was giving y'all a second. Thank you, Dee Dee, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. All right, Rhonda's in. I'm folding the cover. So this is one of the covers in the kit, or it could be a journal page, but this is the cover. So when you get the printed kit from me, this will be the cover, and that'll be the inside. I printed mine on my home printer with linen cardstock is what I use. This is another cover. So we got 2 covers. Put those right there for a moment. And then here are the journal pages. So I'm going to do the raffle now. I think I've given enough time. And then we're going to start the last raffle while I fold the pages, bind the journal, and then we do a flip through. So it gives everybody a chance to get in that last raffle. Alrighty. So giveaway. And the winner of this tag by Cynthia Dossett is Janice Brammer. Congratulations, Janice. You won the butterfly tag. All right, well, I'm going to set that aside. And this raffle is now going to be open for everyone. And it says 1 out to sea of 6 journals. All right, so we're going to open this up. Everybody's eligible. Type exclamation point raffle. You get a chance to win 1 out to sea of 6 journals. One of the out to sea. There are 6 journals, and I'll be showing them all off. All right, so I've got this page. I love the colors. So I'm going to go ahead and just fold it in half. I guess I can fold them all quickly, and then that way you're not waiting too long. And I'll flip through them. I did different pages, so I basically used 6 sheets of paper and 12 different images from the kit. And there are 14, I think that's right, images for journal pages. Or is it 16? Gosh, I had her increase it. However she increased it. Variety. There's even some fishies. See? There's fishies in the sea, man. Alright, so I'm going to flip through these really fast so you kind of see. We've got this one that has little fish and coral. This one's got a lighthouse. Layers of lighthouse. A ship on that side. It's got a little collage of images and a ship. I think I'm going to switch this because I like this image. I think I want that for the cover. The first inside page. I don't think we'll do that for the other. And then we've got these images. And then I like the seagulls that she put on here. There's your turtle. And seahorses. She tried to do a variety. You like the pages? I love the pages. Okay. So, let's put these two there. These two there. Yeah. And then if I put these two there. I'm trying to decide how I want to put this together. Alright, I think I can put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then let's put that there, this here. Let's put this in the middle here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 pages that we're putting in this journal. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab a cover and then grab a page and put it together. Now, Amanda, when I get done, I need you to tell me which one you want, the Lighthouse or the Anchor, okay? And then that way I'll set that one aside because it's yours, and then we'll give away the other journals that I'm going to pull back out here in just a moment. All right, pick up a page, stick it inside. Pick up a page, stick it inside. Pick up a page. I'm going to try to put it in the center as best I can. Pick up a page. I like doing it this way because just the variety of papers going back and forth between the different kinds of papers. The printed kits, the collaged pages, the mop-up papers, the book page. And then this guy. Like that. Amanda Dolan says the Anchor. Okay. So this journal that I'm making or have just put together is going to go to Amanda. And then we'll raffle off the other one, the planner, and the 4 mini journals. We'll set that aside. Okay. Now we're going to do the Lighthouse. That kind of fits with the birdie right inside. We have to have birds in all the kits of some kind. Remembering my mom. I hope y'all had a wonderful Mother's Day. I didn't do much. I mean, we stayed home, of course. I did. Henry was working, and then I was working on the kits, getting everything ready, getting all the papers cut, and making the 4 minis, making the planner so that I could focus on the pages for this kit today. This is the large journal kit that I'm using. I didn't even get out the subscription box kit. I've printed it, but I decided I wasn't going to try to make 4 journals today. All right. I'm using these large paper clips to hold my pages together. Oh, thank you, Barb, for your donation. Remember, everybody is eligible in this raffle. So y'all enter the raffle. Everybody. 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 Yeah, I know. I'm kind of weird. I can't help it. Alright, where is that? I'm concerned. I just reached into my bag and my, oh, there it is. My seam ripper didn't have the cover on it, and I was concerned because I do not want to be bleeding. Because that's what would happen. Alright, so I got my little template. I'm just going to do a 3-hole punch and do the pamphlet stitch. And remember, you know, when you get one of my journals, I will not be offended if you take it apart and split it with your other journals. Maybe you want to make 3 or 4 journals out of my journal by splitting up the pages with stuff that you have. I'm okay with that. That's what you want to do. Alright, so I'm going to get about 3 times the height. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to double it since I am binding 2 journals. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bind this one, and then we'll bind the second one. It's 6. I've got, yeah, 6 journals, Robin. 2 big journals, a journal and a planner, and 4 minis. It's 6. I know it's confusing. I made a total of 3 large journals and 6 mini journals. One of the large journals goes to Manda Dawn. I doubt she wanted the planner. But I had to make it. I almost made 8 journals today. Total. For the live stream. But I didn't have time. Yeah, that's why I add bunnies to the nautical theme. It's all for Manda. Manda sponsored our raffles today. She sponsored me today to give you all this wonderful kit. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure that this is tight on the front and the inside. And I'm just going to tie it into a square knot, or some people call it a surgeon's knot. And I'll trim off. I'll leave a little bit extra in case you want to put some charms on there. You want to stamp out those seashells and put them back to back. Alright, so we've got this guy. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. How I know it's done. And then we will flip through all the journals. So you got to get an idea of how they all turned out, okay? Back over here. This is Manda's journal right here. So I need to poke holes in it and bind it. Hi, Emma. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everybody into the raffle. Been working out in my yard a little bit. Just moving some plants around and watering the plants and pulling weeds. Oh my goodness, the weeds. I'm dreaming about things I want to add to my garden. What I've decided was I'm going to try to make... Hey, Cynthia's back! I'm going to try to make a fountain in the backyard. So I've got an idea that I want to try. So I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I don't know if they're on sale. I got to look to see. There's a figurine that I want that's a mermaid that I really, really want. So I'm hoping they're on sale for 50% off because I can spend $10 on that. Because I think I have everything else to make what I want to make. I hope. But I want to get that first to make sure I have everything else I need before I get out there and I'm like, oh man, I'm missing this and that's not going to work. And I'll update y'all. I'll get some photographs of it. So I've been working in the yard. How was the test? I hope you passed. You probably don't know yet. I didn't know if it's a, online thing or if it was a paper test. You like this? I hope you like the journals, that you're inspired. And I hope that if you know someone or if you are yourself in a suicidal thought, go ahead and call that suicide prevention hotline. Reach out to a friend. Tell us on social media, hey, I need help. Your head feels like a vice, but you did very well. Good, Cynthia. Alrighty, so I signed this one. Alright, so this journal is going to Manda Dawn in honor of her young man that she was dating that committed suicide. And I lost my piece of paper. What did I do with it? His name is Scott Hamill, and every time he saw a rabbit, he called it Fiddlesticks. And so he committed suicide. Amanda reached out to me to sponsor the live stream to have one journal made for her, and then I would give away the other journals. So if you do have any concerns about suicide, call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. All right, so we're got the cover here. So this is the cover. That's the inside. And then here's the first page. I love it because it's got the white star line. This is cool. Got little fishies. Celebrate the journey. And you stamp that. Stamped over here. So I'm hoping you kind of see the pages. You know, I did them flat, did them one at a time, and then as you put them together, the variety you get when you're looking at the journal. Remember, that's a text spot, so you can add something to it. So I leave a little bit of room for you, and got some texture here. Much love to you, Amanda. Okay. And this one here. Look at this color. It just pops out, especially since there was a fish over here. The rabbit. And this flips out. And then this was a card I made. And this flips out. And then I made this card. I was just trying to use all the elements in the kit. And this flips out. And then we have the traveling bunny and the other bunny. Ah, I love it. And the big journal card. Seahorse. Y'all have any questions? This is from the free kit. Remember, I've got a freebie digital download in my shop right now that you can get. And then I put this on here. This was the stamped little element. But see how it just kind of comes together with our pages, and you get the neat layers. And I love that that says Red Sea on that one. So this journal goes to Amanda Dawn. Okay, that's her journal. I'm gonna set that aside. And then we're gonna get down. Get down on it. Get down on it. All right. So we're gonna go through the journal, the planner, and then we'll go through the minis, which are pretty much identical. Just maybe a few variations. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So we put this aside. Y'all enter the raffle. Enter that raffle. Everybody. Everybody. All right. So we've got the lighthouse. So there's the full cover. The lighthouse with the ship. And I want to make a lighthouse solar light outside. I've got a couple ideas I've been looking at on Pinterest. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, reach out for help. Exactly. Nothing to be ashamed of. Yes, exactly. If you need help, seek it. Don't be ashamed. All right, so we got the little birdie here. There's a ship. Celebrate the journey. So this is the blue one. Same concept there. Just occasionally the pages may be a little bit differently than these pages. There's the this one has the mermaid in it. The lighthouse has the mermaid. Well, that's funny because this is on the front page, so it kind of repeats itself. And this is a calendar of sea history. Okay. Terracotta pots. Yeah, Cynthia, that's one that I saw. I was using terracotta pots. Okay. Hi, Sam. Welcome. Enter the raffle. Enter the raffle. Everybody's eligible. All right, so here's where we use the notebook paper that I spray with Tattered Angels to give it some texture. And then we added the tip ends. And then the pocket behind. And this is the center of our journal. So we're right smack dab in the middle. And then I made this card offline. I think y'all can figure it out how I made it. I'll take some pictures. Another flip out. Now use those notebooks that you get. We made this here with the little bunny fiddlesticks. Another one of Norella's cards. Another bunny. The bunnies are running everywhere. Yes, Sam, this is the next subscription box. I've got it available right now as a digital download. And the next, oh, thank you, Cynthia. The next kit will ship on June the 15th. If you already have a subscription with me, the date will be adjusted so it goes out on June the 15th. If you don't, then next week I will have the subscription box uploaded to my website with the kit, the physical kit stuff, and you can get it ordered. You like the bunny, Crafty Blind Girl? That's a free digital download. You can get that. Got your dog walk between the raindrops? Here's the chipboard anchor little element that we made. And this is another stencil. This is a stencil that will be in the large kit. I think that's right. No, yeah, the large subscription box. I think that's one of them. This is from that freebie that I have. And then using the water stamp with the ship. Isn't that cool with the water ship, the stamp? Yeah, this is the kit that goes out June 15th, Barb. That is correct. Little mermaid. And then this is an envelope. I didn't show that on the other one, but we had. And then we made this little card to go here. So even if you don't have this in here, it's kind of cool the way it looks. Very nice. You like it, Sam? Thank you. A smooth sea never made a skillful mariner. And then I already signed this one. And then this is the planner. So when the first drawing, you get to tell me, do you want a big journal or a mini? You probably want the big journal. So you can tell me if you want the lighthouse or the porthole, okay? The planner, basically. So here is a 1 month spread. Here's where I used Captain Ron and stamped him on a piece of ivory cardstock and fussy cut him out. I used the compass and the anchor in the background and then placed him on top. It's the little coral. This is a Lighthouse stamp that I have in my shop. And I just loved how that turned out on just a piece of cardstock. Elements from the kit. And this is the planner kit, only in this journal. I didn't mix the kits up. Sometimes I mix the kits up. This is called Lookout. I think that's kind of fun. And there's the Lighthouse postage. There's some mermaids. There's a sailboat. There's several sailboat stamps that I've added to my shop. Depth. The binoculars. The sailboats. And trio. I think it's called Sailboat Trio. Cheesy Ron from Wisconsin. Got another ship here. And then it flips over. So this I left blank. So you could add pictures. You could tape down a receipt. Add some more writing space if you want. And then flip this over. So I did add some writing space here. Used one of the elements with some of that cheesecloth that I had left over. This lighthouse is in the kit, and I went all the way in and fussy cut that without that outer border because I was trying to make it a little bit smaller to fit the space. stamped here. That's that little ship. Words over there. Journal cards. This flips out. Thank you so much, Kristen. Thank you. Beachy, oceany. Yeah. Use the sandpipers over here. That's from the May Stencil Club. May Stencil Club. The ship's captain's hat. Captain's hat. Red Star Line. Another sailboat. I like the way this one turned out. It almost looks like it's sitting on the water here. It's just happenstance. It just happens. You think he's cute? Another tag. I probably don't have to spend a lot of time because we made it, but for those that just arrived. This is a rubber stamp here. And I stamped Anchors Away in the center. Another rubber stamp. Another rubber stamp. And then I signed it. So that's the big journals and the planner. All right. Love the portal. Isn't that cool? Sorry for you. Cheesecloth. Robin doesn't like cheesecloth. All right. So here's one of the minis. And they're pretty much the same. I think I did them almost identical. So I was going to try to flip, you know, at the same time. Yeah, it's the same images. Yeah, because I stamped on here. All right, so I can just flip these. Little card there. This is different in the middle because you got a different one of the pages. This is the same. Yeah. Little journal card. I just had a scrap, so I just folded it over and made a pocket. You just get creative. All right, so this is the same except for that image is different. I guess that's what I could do is lay it open if that matters to y'all. They're both sea life. And then this is the same concept. The differences are going to be these pages. The printed pages are different in this journal. So everything else is the same. And then we've got a printed page. Printed page. This is the center of this journal. Get to the printed page. Printed page. Come on. Printed page. Printed page. Okay. And then the same. It's just going to have a different. This is a goldfish. Or not a goldfish. A golden colored fish. That's what I meant to say. But it's the same. Okay. So, if that matters to y'all, which one is in the center, I've got it. I can show them to you. And then this one is the golden colored fish. Okay, so we're going to draw. Y'all ready? You ready for this? We're going to draw. If y'all haven't got in there, go in here and get signed up. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry, about your loss. These are all nice. Thank you, Sam. Oh, this stream has helped you immensely. Yay, Margie. I'm so glad. Yay. Yeah, I bet, Terry. Sea glass green. There you go, Sally. There you go. See, she sells down by the seashore. All right. So we're going to pick the first winner. If you haven't already gotten in the raffle, do so right now. Type ! Raffle. Everybody is eligible. Okay. And then I'll pick the first person. Do you want the journal or the planner? And then I'll pick the next person, and you'll get the other one of these two that's left. And then I'll pick the third person, and you'll tell me if you want which mini you want, the Lighthouse or this anchor. Okay, so that's what we're getting ready to do. Thank you so much, Sally. It's fun, you know, just to come up with little things. And you could spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on a page if you want, making it complicated with all kinds of flips and tucks and cool stuff like that. You love all the stamped images? Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. Yes, it'd be a great manly journal. I agree, Kristen. They're not too girly. All right, so let's pick the winner. I got a couple more people. Okay, Cynthia got in. I see it. All righty. The first winner, tell me which journal. You want the journal or the planner? And I'll pick that winner now. I'm looking, making sure. Love this. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. You like my idea? So I think we need a true nautical kit. Nautical? What do you mean nautical? So then I had to explain to her what I meant. All right, let's pick a winner. Starving Emma. Starving Emma, congratulations. You have won. Tell me which one you would like. Also, Starving Emma, please make sure you go over to my website and use the contact me form and say, hey, I'm Starving Emma and here's my mailing address so I can ship the journal out to you. If you will create a user account on my website and then send me a message to the contact me, I'd greatly appreciate that. And then I can click a label and I know your address is entered into the system correctly, because I had some people that would just type it out and I couldn't get it to go. Congratulations, you're welcome. Which one do you want? You want the Lighthouse journal or do you want the planner? Planner or junk journal? I'll hold that like this. Get me a drink. I think on Thursday, we're going to do some embossing again. Some stamped embossing with embossing powder. Waiting on you, Starving Emma. She probably left the website. Left the YouTube. Journal, please. Okay, perfect. All right. So, Starving Emma is getting the Lighthouse journal, Robin. Lighthouse journal. I really like how this turned out. Y'all like the kit? Buy it! So I can keep doing this. Alrighty, so now I'm going to pick the next winner. If the next winner would rather have a mini, that is their option, but I'm going to assume that you want the planner journal. So I'm going to pick a winner now. Margie, I'm assuming you want the planner, but I'm going to give you just a moment to let me know, yes, I want the planner, or no, I want a mini, and I can do a mini. It's whatever you choose, okay? You're very welcome, Starving Emma. You're very welcome. You love embossing? Okay, good. You'll like that? Okay, good. Yay, embossing. I see. Yay, embossing. All right, she wants the journal. I'm scrolling back in. Love the kit. Thank you, Giovanna. You want a Lighthouse mini? Okay. All right, we can do that. Does it matter? I'll give you this one. It's the one that has the goldfish tail. All right, so Margie gets a Lighthouse mini. I'm going to get a piece of paper. Piece of paper. And I'm going to write Margie on it because they're identical and I don't want to mess up. Okay. Margie. All right, so I'm going to pick another winner. I'm going to get another piece of paper that I can write on. Congratulations. I did. They're all... Oh, wait. I take that back. Yeah, I signed it. It's signed. They're all signed. Yeah, I signed them. Make sure. Signed. And signed. Okay, perfect. All right, so now I'm going to pick the next winner. And you can tell me, do you want the planner or a mini? Planner or a mini? You can choose. All right, giveaway. You're welcome. Yay! You're very welcome. All right, the next winner is Mary Jones. Do you want the planner, or do you want a mini journal? Let me know. All right, Mary. Emma picked the Lighthouse journal. Emma gets the Lighthouse journal. Emma gets the Lighthouse journal. Margie got the mini. Mary, which do you want? The planner or a mini? Planner or a mini? You're welcome. Okay, I got to go back and forth. Pick one, Mary. All right. Big journal. Okay. So Mary is getting the planner. Okay. She's getting the planner. So I'll put her name in there. All right. So now we've got the minis. So the next three people, you're going to tell me, do you want the anchor or the lighthouse, until our choices are limited, right? Thank you for helping me. Our Robin and Diane and Cynthia are all administrators of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't checked out that group, please do so. We love for y'all to share whatever you're working on. If you have a question about a journal or journal element, or how to get a product, or what's the best product to use for, you can do that. We also have an event called We Care. So if you are wanting to reach out, maybe meet some new people, and fellowship, you can do that in the We Care. Alrighty. Let me pick a winner, and the winner is Lori Merchant. Lori, do you want Lighthouse or Anchor? Let me know which one you want. Virtual hug. Lighthouse or Anchor? Gotcha, Mary. We got you, Mary. Yay, Lori. I'm watching. Oh, cool. I didn't know they had an anchor emoji. Which mini, Lori? Which would you like? I even wore my sea-themed jewelry, with the little ocean, and one of my t-shirts from Honduras, I think it was. Is that right? Was I say Honduras? Yeah. Lighthouse. All right, so Lori's getting the lighthouse. So let me give you another little scrap of paper. All right. Lori's getting the lighthouse. All right, so now we got two anchors. So now I'm going to just get the winners and put their names on them. And then we are done. All right, pick a winner. Janice Brammer, congratulations. All righty, put that right here. So Janice got one of the anchors, and then the next winner, I'll give y'all a moment. Put it in my box. Yes, Mary, will do. I just ordered using your coupon. Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you so much for your order. Lori wants the lighthouse. Yay, Janice. Anchor, please. You got it. Alrighty, so now we're going to do the giveaway. The last winner, and you're getting the anchor, is Dee Dee. Congratulations, Dee Dee. I can bring that to you on the 23rd. Congratulations, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the live stream today. You're very welcome, Janice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll get them all out here again so you can at least visualize them, what I've been working on. I've been busy. I've been a busy girl. In the Lighthouse. I mean, that's a lot of journals there, ain't it? And again, this was in honor of Scott Hamill, you know, because he committed suicide a couple of years ago. Amanda, it was his girlfriend at the time, and he loved to call rabbits fiddlesticks anytime he saw them. And then Amanda happened to be in the Navy Reserve, so it was kind of funny or fitting or perfect timing that I was coming out with my nautical kit, and this was the date that she had asked me to do this live stream. If you are suffering from depression or loneliness and you are considering suicide, please call the suicide prevention line. Call a friend. Go seek help. Don't do it. Don't kill yourself. There's something worth living for. And hopefully you can get that help that you need and be a happier person. All right. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Yes, you bring your gel print press, Sally, and your brayer. Okay, perfect, Dee Dee. You're welcome, Margie. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for your help. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Giovanna. And Amanda, big virtual hugs to you. Thank you so much for bringing this attention to us. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Well, when she told me, I said, I can do this. This is something we need. We need to support each other. So if any of you in the chat today, like I said, if you need somebody to chat with, hit me up. Hit some of the ladies up in the group. Use the We Care event there. Just speak about it. Okay? Don't be embarrassed. Especially right now. Hey, Valerie, and bye, Valerie. You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you. Exactly, Sally. Sally says, anyone needs to talk, I will listen. Much love and big hug, girls. All right, I'm giving y'all my virtual hug. I love you. Did you feel that awkward, where my cheek pushes up against your cheek? It is all sweaty and gross. Oh, dear. Okay, well, I got to go start dinner. Henry, are you watching? Are you bringing home the mushrooms? You're very welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'll be back Thursday. We're going to do some rubber stamping. I'm going to work on making some journal cards, I think. Yeah, let's do that kind of stuff. I might do another masterboard. I don't know yet. Depends on what I feel like. I may do a masterboard with rubber stamping. I can get you that way, right? Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. You're welcome, Lori. Mushrooms! Yes, we're having spaghetti. All right, y'all take care. See you Thursday. I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great week. All right, I'm going to get off here. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. Master board with embossing, Robin says. Bye. Oh, I know it, Terry. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to do it now. Bye.